Homer found that his legs had lost all sensation.
Homer, those legs belong to the man behind you.
He walked to the place where he parked his car, only to find that his car was parked between the twin towers. The car windows were covered with parking tickets. The wheels were still locked by a huge wheel clamp. Homer tried to unscrew the bolts of the wheel clamp, but his teeth were no match for the hardness of the bolts. Someone told him to wait by the car until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Only 2 hours had passed when he was starving. Coincidentally, there was an Indian vendor selling street food nearby.
Oh, gee, that's just awful.
Homer originally couldn't stand the smell of Indian food, but he still couldn't help swallowing the food down. After eating, he felt a bit thirsty, so the vendor took out Indian-style crab juice. Despite his inner resistance, Homer drank it all in one go. But after eating and drinking his fill, Homer needed to use the toilet. However, the nearest restroom was on the top floor of the building. He was afraid of missing the staff who would unlock the wheel clamp, so he could only wriggle around beside the car. Just then, he noticed a mailbox nearby and wanted to sneak over to take care of it, but the postman stopped him. Homer had to sit on the roof of the car and endure the urge to use the toilet. At that moment, his mind was filled with nothing but the toilet. He finally couldn't hold it anymore and rushed into the building at full speed. Then he pushed through the long line and strode straight into the elevator, which caused dissatisfaction among the waiting passengers.
How frightfully rude! I certainly hope someone stabs him in the eye!
Homer struggled a lot to get to the top floor, only to find that the toilet was broken. He had to run to the top floor of another building to use the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
But when he looked at his car, he just saw the staff sticking another parking ticket on it. Homer could no longer stand it. He started the car and rushed over even though the wheel clamp was still on the wheel. He drove all the way to a construction site, snatched an electric drill from a worker, and forced the wheel clamp open. He smashed the car parts to pieces and finally managed to remove the wheel clamp. He drove to the agreed meeting place, skidded to a stop with a drift, and told his family to jump into the car quickly. Then they set off for home.
Tell your friends to ask for Jimmy!